Okay. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
You are now listening to LauerRoadRadio.
Hey, welcome one and all to the #1 podcast, winter, spring, and fall. Talking sports for the thrill of it all. Hey, talking life, but we're killing it all. Jason and Dan with the master plan. These are dangerous men with the mic in the hand. Ha. Bonafide winners everywhere that we go. You're a part of the team.
LauerRoadRadio.
Dad light, thug light, bright lights in sight. All right. What? Dad light, thug light, bright lights in sight. All right. Yeah. Dad light, thug light, bright lights in sight. All right. Bonafide winners everywhere that we go. You're a part of the team.
LauerRoadRadio.
Let's get it. What?
At Tanagra, when the walls fell. This is Dan Owings coming at you another time for Lauer Road Radio with my co-host, as always, Jason. How you doing today?
The coffee smells delicious.
Well, I've got my pour over here, and this monstrosity does not help my street cred when it comes to coffee.
Because it's on the pretentious, you need a stainless steel
Gooseneck, Jason.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It needs to have a gooseneck.
Stainless
Ideally,
steel?
yeah, stainless
Okay.
steel. Yeah. Uh-huh. If it's matte black, even better. But it needs to have the gooseneck.
Yeah.
And hold on, I need to keep the brew going. And this thing is awful.
In an ideal world, your gooseneck kettle would be exactly the same size as this, right?
Well, yeah. I
'Cause
mean,
you could just empty
actually,
it out.
in an ideal world, I have a scale, and I'm brewing it on a scale. So once I pour 400 milligrams of water, then I know that I'm good. You always want to use a scale for the sake of repeatability.
Yes.
You know, what I'm doing is I don't have a scale. I'm kind of eyeballing
You're more of
it.
an artist.
Yeah. Every
Yeah.
cup is like a canvas that is
Yes.
different
Yeah.
for me.
That's how I do mac and cheese.
Really?
It's always a little bit different.
How? I mean, how can you do? You're not making it from scratch. You're using the box. Would you use only like half the powder sometimes?
Sometimes, or maybe
No, you
like
don't.
half a stick of butter, or
Here's
full
the
stick
key.
of butter.
Here's the key.
Maybe
with mac
milk.
and cheese. For some reason, we got a new light back there.
Well, I changed.
I just noticed it.
Yeah, I moved it up. Stella, how's it look?
It looks like a sun.
It looks like a sun.
We'll
Is
go
it
with
distracting?
it. Is it too much?
We should have talked about that. Here, pull it up. Let me see it.
Yeah, let's see this.
It does look like a sun.
I like it.
It's fine.
Let's keep it for this week. It'll be
Yeah.
the sun episode. So
Here comes the sun.
do. You know who wrote that?
Yeah, Johnny Bravo.
It's the Beatles. It's George Harrison. What was I saying?
I don't know.
Anyway,
Coffee.
I need a scale.
Yes.
I
Repeatability.
need a gooseneck kettle
Yeah.
with a thermometer on it so I can get the exact temperature.
187
the same.
degrees.
And I need,
How much?
187.
Yeah, that's the ideal. Because at
It's
190,
debatable.
190, it starts to go bitter.
There are some different ideas about that.
Okay.
Some people
I
think,
like a little bitter. So is it ready to drink?
yeah, I think we're all good to go. Let me just get rid of
Okay,
this.
so
So this is coffee from friend of the show, Jesse.
Jesse.
He's the coffee middleman.
So what he does is he buys a blank bag of black coffee and then he just slaps a sticker on it.
Yeah, underneath this is the label for something else, probably.
Yeah, it's actually like a Folgers black label, and he just put his sticker on it. So it's IDoLikeMyCoffee.com.
Yep, you go to IDoLikeMyCoffee.com and you can order. They have 30
Now-
different blends.
Now, is that the wholesaler?
Which some
or
might
that's,
say is too
that's Jesse.
That's Jesse,
So that's his website.
I guess. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think he's the sole owner.
Is he
I think
paying
this
us for this? Is this a like
The
advertising?
coffee's free. He gave us the coffee.
Us? I'm taking this home with me.
If you want it. I've had a good amount.
We'll see how good it is.
Okay. So it's also in my Nespresso double-walled glass carafe. Now, if
Yeah.
you want to talk about pretentious,
Here, set that over there.
this is better. But, I mean, really pretentious people hate Nespresso because it's like,
Well,
you know,
what I was interested in is your pour-over device is a KitchenAid.
yeah, that was given to me by a friend.
KitchenAid. Listen, KitchenAid's fine, but
Uh-huh.
on your scale of pretentiousness,
Yeah.
I feel like that's going to be a step backwards.
The crazy, hipster, pretentious coffee people
Yeah.
that I watch on YouTube, they are not using KitchenAid
No.
products.
No.
But essentially, I mean,
It's just a funnel.
It's just a funnel. I mean, you could use like
It's ceramic, correct?
I think you could get a funnel from like Napa, and it would pretty much do the same thing.
Yeah.
I think.
Have you
it
ever
would.
tried?
No, but I think it would do the same thing.
Yeah. I don't think you want plastic.
No, you don't want plastic.
Right.
Although there's a V60 filter that I don't know people like, but I'm getting into the weeds. So here it is. It's probably pretty good drinking temperature at this point.
Where'd you get this? Where'd you get that?
The carafe I got from Nespresso. I got it with my Nespresso maker. I got it like with the crazy thing that I bought. I got it like.
Do you have any
half
heavy
off or
cream?
something. I don't. I mean, I have some half and half.
No, I don't want half and
around, but I don't have. I just ran out of heavy cream. So it is.
It's really hot.
It's well.
I
Jason,
need a minute.
Literally just brewed it. It's medium to dark roast.
Okay, I like
the grind is standard. See, let's go with things that I like, things that I don't like. Things that I like. It tastes pretty good. I've had it a couple times now, and it tastes pretty good. It's pretty good coffee.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like crap coffee.
Yeah.
Is it the absolute out of this world best coffee I've ever had? No, it's
How
not.
much does this bag cost?
That I don't know. It was given to me for free.
Okay.
So for me, for the price,
For the price, it's excellent.
can't beat it.
Yeah.
It's very good coffee.
Yeah.
The origin here it says is Bali Blue. I don't know what that is.
Cambodia?
That sounds Cambodia-ish.
I think it's Cambodian.
to me.
They have good coffee in Cambodia.
Here, another thing I like. It's got this seal,
The vacuum
right?
seal.
So I don't have to
Yeah.
like fold it and then get like a paper clip or something.
Yeah.
Smells good. It's got a real kind of a nutty smell almost
yeah.
to it.
Earthy.
Earthy. That's what
It's
it is.
earthy. That's what it is.
So I like the
It
fact
says California.
that's where the beans are from. Yes, the beans are
I
from
thought it was
California.
Cambodia.
Well, they're roasted in California.
Oh.
It's
so
not
the
a-
beans come from Cambodia.
They come from all over the world.
Okay.
But
It's an international
It
coffee.
gets roasted in California. The grind size is pretty standard. It's
You
just
prefer coarse.
well, it depends on what I'm doing. For pour over, it might be good to have it just slightly more coarse, but it seems to be pretty consistent. The
Yeah.
grinds. That's the whole thing with grinds is you can't have like
This is ground, right? It's not beans.
this is already ground. So that's maybe a thing I don't like is I might rather just have beans
Yeah.
than grind it myself the way I want to grind it.
Okay.
So but if you're not as pretentious as I am, this is probably much better for you.
Yeah.
I don't know how fresh this is, but the coffee tastes pretty good.
So
I
hold,
like it.
hold the label up to the thing there.
It's I do like mycoffee.com. This is what it is.
Do you see that, Stella? Can you zoom in? Kind of.
I would like to help with their logo. I'm not lying. If
I was kind of
if
wondering
I'm
the
being
same
honest,
thing. Yeah.
it's not my favorite logo.
Did he do that on PowerPoint?
Microsoft Paint,
Oh.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's
So,
actually not bad for paint.
I don't know how they came up with the logo.
It's a little. Is it meant to be oval or is it meant to be a circle?
That I don't know.
Okay.
It appears to be Arial font to
Yeah.
me. Is that what that looks like to you?
Yeah. Well, Arial narrow.
Oh, you think it's Arial?
I think it's narrow.
Narrow, condensed. Okay. So,
It's fine.
there it is. Ingredients: coffee. That's good.
I heard
That's a good thing.
that in every ground thing of coffee like this, I just read this week. There, you are consuming a roach, a ground up roach.
I'm okay with that. I mean,
it's
that
going to
doesn't
happen, right?
Unless you grind your own coffee.
Yes. Well, that was the whole point. Was if you're buying ground coffee,
I see.
it's going to contain bugs,
On some
specifically roaches, is what they were talking about. But if you get the beans and grind your own,
Now, maybe I do like mycoffee.com sells whole beans, and this is their ground option.
Yeah.
Maybe they have both.
okay.
But, there it is. So it's pretty good. I've had it with heavy cream, too. And, I mean, I will
Listen,
say
I
this.
like black coffee. I'm not.
I will say that my personal brewing pour-over technique still leaves something to be desired.
You're working on it.
I'm working. I don't have the right tools with me. I don't have a scale. I don't have a gooseneck thing with a thermometer on
This
it.
reminds me of Panera coffee.
Well, that's not a bad thing.
The dark roast.
Do you like Panera coffee?
Panera.
Go to I do like my coffee.
Yeah. I mean, I drink Panera coffee. It reminds me of that.
Yeah, it's got a Panera.
It does.
flavor.
It has a Panera. It's not Starbucks.
No, which is a good thing.
It tastes like, to me, it tastes like Panera dark roast. So
I told Jesse, I said, when you overtake Starbucks, Just don't forget about the people that got you there.
Yeah.
So he said, if that happens, we'll never have to buy coffee again.
Okay. I wonder if I could be a middleman.
Well, I'm sure that they're accepting applications. I don't know.
I could compete against him.
Okay. You probably could. Here's what I'd like to do is I'd like to buy my own coffee roaster, roast my own coffee beans, become a local coffee roaster.
Yes.
And then I'll have a better profit margin.
Yeah.
Than just, buying them from somebody else.
Okay, so
you can roast your coffee beans in a popcorn popper. Did you know that?
I actually did know that. The hot air popcorn.
I've thought about what other kind of popcorn popper is there?
Well, there's oil based.
Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah, hot air popcorn popper. Yeah, don't put your coffee beans in butter. You know what? I mean,
bulletproof coffee.
Now that I say it out loud, it's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Well, I was getting ready to say.
Okay, say what you're going to say. The coffee's good.
Yes.
Thank you, Jesse.
Last week's episode, we started off by saying we're not going to do any humor that consisted of potty
We made a pledge that
Bathroom
for
stuff.
one episode,
Yeah.
we're going to avoid the bathroom humor.
Here's the thing.
And that's hard for us to do.
It is hard for us to do because that's one of my things I want to talk about tonight. But I was thinking we spend an equal, I say we, I think it's probably average. We spend an equal amount of time eating as we do in the bathroom.
You mean, when you say eating, do you mean chewing and swallowing?
What other type of eating is
Well,
there?
I mean, you sit down to eat, you're not eating the whole time. You know what I mean? Like the plate's in front of me, I'm not constantly eating. If I sit down for a meal and it takes me 30 minutes, I'm eating, like physically eating for maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes of it. And a lot of it is just in between drinking or resting or talking, But, I mean, now that I say it out loud, a decent amount of my time on the toilet is spent playing games on my phone too.
Yeah,
so,
I was just thinking all bathroom time. So brushing your teeth, taking a shower, going to the potty. Bathroom humor, it's a good portion of our lives.
It is.
Right? Half of your life, you're in bed, sleeping.
Hopefully.
That's the goal.
That's a solid 12 hours a day.
Well, when you're a kid, it's like, when you're a baby, it's like 20 hours a day you're sleeping. When you're an old person, lots of those people sleep
in between years, you don't get quite as much. But
it averages out half of your life you're in bed.
Okay.
That's why you need a good mattress. Go to mattress.com.
Boy, what a smooth transition to nothing. I mean, I'm sure that there's a mattress.com. It might not be.
Yeah, don't go to mattress.com. It's probably not a good site.
Yeah, probably no good.
But no, what I was thinking
I have a purple mattress.
Do you like it? Is it the grid?
It's the grid.
Yeah.
It's the cooling one.
Can I come take a nap?
Sure. And it's fantastic. I love it.
We considered it.
I only like it more than when I bought it. I loved it when I bought it, and I like it even more now.
Really? How long have you had it?
Just over a year.
Okay, because our sister has a memory foam, but it's not the purple.
That's garbage. No.
Yeah.
Purple is its own thing.
Okay, so listen, I've looked into all this. My problem is the longevity. Will this mattress hold up for 10 years?
Well, that's what I don't know yet.
I don't know either.
I believe it will.
My mattress has held up
to
for
believe it will.
over 20. It's pretty good.
Has it?
It has. It's pretty good. I love my bed.
Okay.
We go somewhere, you stay in a hotel or sleep somewhere, and you come home.
I think
it's like,
part of it is you just get used to what you're sleeping. Your body adjusts. I mean, people sleep on the floor and they do fine, and then they go to places with soft beds and they're like, I don't want it. I'd rather sleep on the floor. So there are like a whole.
I like my bed.
There's a whole segment of society.
Okay, so half your life you're in bed sleeping.
Okay.
A quarter of your life you're eating or going to the bathroom.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. The math might not be exact.
Okay.
But I think that it's a subject that we're never going to be able to avoid.
We talk about encapsulate the human experience at Lauer Road Radio.
Well, that's what this
that
show
means
is.
We're going to talk about sleeping. We're going to talk about eating. And sometimes we're going to talk about what happens after you eat.
Well, the food goes through a whole process.
There's a whole process.
Beginning to end.
Quite literally.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One time.
Is this your thing?
Yeah, I'm bringing it up. This is the thing.
Once again, we cannot stress enough. Do not go to mattress.com.
No. Maybe down the road once we form a relationship with him and it's something good.
I don't know. Maybe we don't want to form a relationship with Mattress.com.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
I mean, we are definitely saying Mattress.com a lot.
I was gonna have Stella look it up. I thought, nah, that's don't look it up. Nobody look it up. Do not look up www.
Don't go to w. I love the fact that old people still say www.
Yeah, sometimes I do.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
Go to w.
dot.
Sorry, what was that? I finally got Erica to stop saying www like a year and a half ago. I was finally like, you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Erica's mom, her phrase that I fixed.
HTTP
Yeah, right.
colon / www.
The phrase that her mom would say that I finally cured her of, and I finally got her to stop saying it, is she would say, go online and look that up. Dan, can you go online and look? I'm like, Susan, you just have to say online.
Can you go online?
You go to online. I think it's because the original, it was like AOL was like America Online. You go
right.
Like online is a noun and a verb, I guess.
Yeah. Well,
and so
AOL, if it's America Online, those are 3 different words. Online is not one word.
Yeah.
But online has become one word.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Are you online? Just if you're not online, go online. So
yeah,
she would always say, go online and look that up. No, I'm just gonna go online, and that's enough.
It's a double negative. That means you don't go online.
Is it?
It's a double positive. I don't know how that works.
I don't know.
We have a website, by the way.
Yeah, LauerRoadRadio.com. We got it.
We got it. Nobody beat us to the punch.
Well, we had to.
We had to negotiate.
With the Russian pornographic.
Boris was not willing to let that up.
Yeah, but
he also owns Mattress.com. But we do have a website now, www.LauerRoadRadio.com.
Go to our website and
listen, we're still working on it.
It's under development.
It's under development.
Mm-hmm.
And in time, it will be one source for everything.
Yeah, and just go straight. Don't go to your podcast app.
Oh, you can.
Don't go to your YouTube.
Yeah. No, you could still do those
just
things.
Go to Lauer Road. I don't understand.
Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that has to be done.
Should the name of this episode be Mattress.com?
We're going to have to look it up after the show. I'm going to look it up.
Okay, sorry. Continue.
Man, I don't want to say it again.
Mattress.com?
Someone's going to look it up. It's going to be really bad, and we're going to
probably will be. But that's on them. That's not on us. We could not.
We're telling you
I don't
not
know how to be more clear. Don't go to Mattress.com. Right?
Yeah.
I'm specifically saying don't do that.
Yeah.
So if you do that,
that's on you.
That's on you. Don't blame me for that.
So a long time ago. Let me get back to
one of the best ways to tell. I love to interrupt you. It's one of my favorite things to do. One of the best ways to tell if a cup of coffee is good is a good cup of coffee. The second half is better than the first half.
Well, my second drink was better than the first.
Okay. So anyway, continue.
Back to the poop.
That's the name of the episode.
Back to the poop. Many years ago, I worked at Meijer gas station.
We've talked about this before.
Yes. I don't think this
that was a
specific story.
A big job for you.
Yeah. Well, I was 18. Mm-hmm. I worked third shift, and it was exciting. Mm-hmm. So just two. It really wasn't. 2 bathroom stories at Meijer. So we locked the station overnight.
Right. So you couldn't peruse. But you could walk up to the
There's
window.
A window,
and
right?
You could pay at the window.
And so someone could say, I want $20 on number 3, and could I get like a Pepsi?
Yeah.
And so I'd go get them a Pepsi, shove it through the window.
Lottery ticket.
Whatever. Yeah. Did all that stuff. One time, someone comes up to the window, and I actually like graduated with this guy.
Oh, really?
So, it was like 2 or 3 years prior. I was probably 20 at the time. And he goes, "Hey, do you got a bathroom?" I said, "Yeah, it's right out back." Mm-hmm. No, there's no bathroom out back.
Uh-huh.
And I was being funny.
Yeah.
And he comes around. He went around back, and we're talking through a speaker,
Yeah.
And he goes around back, and he comes back around, and he flips me the bird.
Really?
Yeah.
Do I know this individual?
Yeah. I'll tell you after the show. I don't want to drop his name on air.
That's fine.
But so I thought that was interesting, but not as good as this one. So
I mean, that's a pretty good story.
it is a pretty good story because it was funny. It's like, oh yeah, we got one out back. There's nothing out back. The restaurant. Have a good one. Yeah. Well, if you're a dude, it could be out back.
Sure.
You just don't know. So about 5 o'clock in the morning, we would open up the building. People would come in. So at this point, we have live action, right? This is not just through the window.
Yeah.
And so before my shift ended at 7 o'clock, I would clean the bathroom, getting it ready for the next shift. Mm-hmm. So when I leave my shift, nobody went to the bathroom overnight.
Except for yourself.
Except for myself.
Mm-hmm.
But in the morning, you would start to get that morning traffic.
Right.
So it really was never really, really bad.
Yeah.
One time, I go in there. Mm-hmm. I swear to you, it looked like someone pooped a Big Mac. A whole Big Mac.
Uh-huh.
Like they swallowed it half an hour before.
Sure.
And it got all the way through.
Can I say that maybe it was vomit?
I never thought about that. That answers a lot of questions. I'm like, how is this possible? Because it did not look like it probably was vomit. It didn't look very digested, but it wasn't like someone just didn't throw a Big Mac in the toilet. It wasn't like that well preserved. Mm-hmm. But you could tell it was a Big Mac, which is odd because why is someone eating a Big Mac at 7 a.m?
It's probably why they threw it up. They probably found it in their car.
Yeah.
And like, man, I didn't have breakfast. And they just like search around for granola bar, and then they find the
for granola bar.
You know how you search around.
I need a granola bar.
It's
breakfast
there's
time.
random granola bars in most people's lives.
Listen, every car has a random granola bar in there somewhere.
Or a Nutri-Grain bar.
Some Fig
Are you
Newtons.
more of a granola or a Nutri-Grain guy?
For me?
Yeah, for you.
Listen, I like the Nutri-Grain.
I'm really?
Yeah.
What fruit?
Red.
I'm a Sunbelt chocolate-covered granola guy.
Yeah.
That for me?
Listen, they're okay.
For me?
Have you had the s'mores granola bars?
Yeah.
Those are
have I
good.
had the s'mores granola bars?
Those
of
are
course.
pretty good.
Yeah.
The problem with the granola bars, it's too sticky.
It is sticky.
I don't like the stickiness. Now, the chocolate-covered one isn't sticky.
No.
Because
got
it's
the chocolate
coated
coating.
in chocolate. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I prefer a Nutri-Grain bar.
You're a Nutri-Grain bar guy.
I like Nutri-Grain.
It's a little dry for me.
Well, it goes great with coffee.
Yeah.
Fantastic with coffee.
It's to me, it's like a poor man's apple pie thing. You know what I mean? Like if I'm gonna eat that, I might as well just get the cherry pie apple pie thing or the cherry pie apple pie. That'd be cherry pie. The pouch. What's the name of that?
Fig Newton.
No. It just comes in its own thing, and it's like a fold over pie.
Apple pie.
Yeah.
Like at McDonald's, the apple pie?
No, you can buy it at like the gas station. It's in a package. It's about like this big.
Do you know, Stella? What is he talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about.
You would know if you saw it. I'm just
Is
not
it like a jelly-filled donut?
No, it's pie. It's pie. Okay,
But it's got filling.
it's got filling. It's like pie crust that's like folded over, and with filling in it. You know what I mean? And it's
Is
like
it flaky,
glazed,
buttery, flaky crust?
kind of.
Or is
yeah.
it like a pie crust?
Yeah, it's like a pie crust, but then it's also got like a glaze on it. What are those called?
Like a cinnamon roll?
No, not like a cinnamon roll.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Portable pie.
That's not a thing.
Oh, I said portable poo. That's different. Portable pie. Okay. Well, these are all things you can make at home.
Yeah. I literally have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, it's a popular thing. It's
a portable pie?
Yeah.
All pie could be portable at some point.
It
You
comes
just put it on a plate.
in a package. This is not exactly what I'm thinking like.
It's like Little Debbie.
But I'm thinking something like that.
I don't know what that is.
You've never seen anything like that.
Nor would I buy it. It's
This like this.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
I don't know, Stella. Does this work? Can you see that? There's another brand. This is
I know what
Tasty
you're talking
Cake,
about.
but for,
Don't go to tastykcake.com.
do not go to Tasty. They did not get it.
Boris got that one. No, I know what you're. Yeah, it's a portable pie.
It's yes.
Why don't you just say that?
I don't know. I really.
It's
don't.
like in a package.
Well, and here's what I'm saying.
And it's like a cherry
I'd
pie.
much rather have. Yeah. You're like saying the exact words that I said.
Well, now I know what you're talking about.
I'd much rather have that than a Nutrigrain bar. That with a cup of coffee.
Listen, it's I
have a friend who are you a jelly donut guy?
I love jelly donuts.
You like a jelly donut.
I just had one yesterday.
A powdered donut with jelly in it.
Yeah.
So we have a friend.
Yesterday I had one.
Who we do church with. And, church culture is very donut heavy.
Oh, yeah.
Most people come for the donuts at some point.
More people come for the donuts.
And so, you're just around people that eat donuts together.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing.
Donuts and coffee.
That's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
So this particular individual, let's call her Katie Newman. And Katie...
does Katie have a husband?
Yes, let's call him Brett Newman.
Okay.
And and so we're around them a lot, and we're buying donuts. And at some point, my wife gets wind of the fact that Katie likes a jelly donut. I'm not a jelly donut guy, and I've noticed that when if I'm buying donuts for a group of people, typically the standard donut and then the cream filled are the ones that get eaten.
Yes.
So those are the only ones I buy. But then
fluff cream, Bavarian cream,
not
Boston cream.
Fluff cream, not Boston cream or Bavarian cream. I thought Boston cream and Bavarian cream was the same thing.
I think they're different.
Okay. Neither of those. I don't want pudding in my donut.
Listen, I like both.
I
like all the above. There's not a donut I don't like.
Anyway, I love an apple fritter. I mean, give me an apple
come on.
fritter
Yeah.
with a cup of coffee?
Come on. I just got Harrison on the apple fritters.
Apple fritters are great.
Yeah. It comes
Bear
from
claw?
our dad.
A bear claw?
Come on. A bear claw?
With a cup of coffee? So at some point...
Back to the poop.
Erica says, no.
Oh.
At some point, we'll get there. At some point, Erica says, Katie likes jelly donuts.
Yeah.
She got it. My wife got it in her mind that Katie likes jelly donuts. So
so she just imagined
for like
this.
3 years, she must have. For like 3 years, every time we buy donuts, Erica's like, "Hey, make sure to get a jelly for Katie." Got it. So I'm always we're getting that jelly donut for Katie, and it was like, I'm talking like 3 years of this.
Yeah.
And then we do the thing, buy the donuts, there's a jelly. I set it down. Katie happens to be sitting right there. And Katie's soft-spoken. She's a polite person, unlike you.
Yeah.
She's very polite.
Yeah.
She cares about other people's feelings, unlike you. So, but Katie's sitting there, and I was like, "Hey, Katie, got a jelly donut for you." And she's like, "Uh-huh." And then she reaches in and grabs
a different one.
Like,
and that's not the jelly.
And I was like, "No, we just not in the... You're not in the jelly donut mood today?" And she's like, "Not really." And I was like, "Oh, do you like jelly donuts?" And she's like, "No." "Oh, well, we thought you liked jelly donuts." "I know."
You could have told us that 3 years ago. So was someone
like,
eating the jelly donut for 3 years?
I guess someone else was swiping it up, but just so funny that she was funny. Just,
my kids are.
We think you like jelly donuts. Yeah, you've made that very clear.
Hey, Katie, I got a jelly donut here.
Got a jelly for you right here. I like a lemon donut.
That's the one that I don't.
Really?
Yeah.
I like a good lemon donut and a cup of coffee.
A raspberry jelly donut.
I don't mind a jelly donut.
Yeah.
Levi does not like jelly donuts.
None of my kids like jelly donuts.
He tried a jelly donut the other day.
Yeah.
And he was like, "I'm going to try it. I'm going to like really," and he really went in with a good attitude. And he was like,
"It's jelly. You do like peanut butter and jelly?"
That's
the same thing.
Except
I've told
it's
that to my
surrounded
kids.
by a powdered sugar donut. So like what's
deep
not
fried.
What's not to like about
it's powdered fried dough.
Mm-hmm.
Sugar.
Here's my thing about the jelly donut. If I was the kind of person that on my way to work, I got like 3 donuts every day.
Yeah.
First of all, that's a great life. But
Yesterday,
I'd weigh like 500 pounds.
I got 3 donuts.
Uh-huh.
I got a jelly,
Uh-huh.
a fluff cream,
Uh-huh.
and a sprinkled top.
I like the old-fashioned.
The cake?
Yes.
Okay.
So
With a cup of coffee?
with a cup of coffee. So if I was the kind of person that got donuts every day on my way to work,
Yeah.
let's say 5 days a week, I'm getting 3 donuts on my way to work with a cup of coffee. I would say one day of the week I would get a jelly donut. Like that's how much I like them. I mean, they're not like I wouldn't like go for it all the time.
It's in the rotation.
But it's certainly in the rotation.
Yeah.
I might get a lemon twice, but
Twice a week?
yeah, because I like
With a cup of coffee?
With a cup of coffee? Are you kidding me? When I was a kid, it was milk, coffee, superior donut.
Oh, yeah.
Mount Rushmore of things to drink while you're eating a donut. Coffee,
Coffee, milk.
water. I mean,
Yeah.
just to wash it down.
Yeah.
Maybe like a strong tea, like an Earl Grey tea.
Okay.
I can't think of anything else. You don't want to have orange juice with that.
No. Apple juice?
Are you kidding me?
With a cup of coffee?
With a cup of coffee. That's the name of the episode. With a cup of coffee.
What about
Question mark.
heavy cream?
Just drinking straight up heavy cream?
Maybe. You could.
My daughter, Michaela, has discovered heavy cream, and
They're putting it in everything.
she's just eating heavy cream like it's going out of style. First of all, we'll get the sometimes we'll get the cold brew coffee like the Starbucks thing or something, and she'll pour heavy cream like it's like I'm like, what? And then like that much coffee, and she likes to cut up bananas and then pour heavy cream over it and eat that, and she can go through some heavy cream, that girl. So
Yeah.
heavy cream.
That's a lot of calories.
She's got a young metabolism. She
Okay.
can take it. So when but heavy cream is a superior coffee creamer to half and half.
Yes. Without a doubt.
If you've not done this,
I won't do half and half. I'll do heavy cream. That's
Yeah.
it. I'll drink black
black
or heavy cream
with a cup of coffee.
with a cup of coffee.
Now I agree. It
Yeah.
obviously depends on the kind of coffee.
Listen,
but
at Panera, they don't have
it's a real oversight.
heavy cream. Yeah.
I went to a local place here
Name it.
that shut down for the season.
Okay.
Name it. It's a local place. I don't want to besmirch a local place.
Okay, but you're gonna tell a bad story,
Well, they serve coffee there.
but no cream.
And I said, you guys should do heavy cream. Like, I would like it, and I think other people would like it. He's like, you're welcome to bring your own. I was like, but I'm paying you.
After the show, I want to know what this is.
Okay. And I want to know the guy that flipped you off.
Okay.
What if it was the same guy? I just kicked my KitchenAid thing. Back to the bathroom.
Yeah. I'm done with that story.
Oh, okay.
It was probably vomit. Someone vomited. Someone vomited a Big Mac. I had never considered that until just now, but that was it. You know what?
Well, you're quite the detective.
Let's stay on the food thing.
You want to do the lunch meat thing?
We got to do the lunch meat thing.
Okay.
So the last 2 episodes, we've talked about lunch meat. Overwhelmingly, it's been the most popular feedback that we have gotten.
Turns out people love lunch meat talk.
They love the lunch meat. Jess suggested that we call it cold cuts at one point. Last week, my dad watched the show. Our dad.
Your dad?
My dad.
Okay.
And he called me immediately following the show, and he said, why didn't you guys do the Mount Rushmore of
Lunch meats.
lunch meats?
Cold cuts.
I'm like, I don't know why we didn't do that.
deli meats.
So
Okay.
that's what we have to do.
Now, is this the lunch meat or the Mount Rushmore of types of meat or of...
I think the variety, not the brand.
Okay, so we're not talking... Because we know Boar's Head wins.
Sara Lee,
Butter bean.
we got one more.
Kroger brand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good, best value.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Kirkland. So, Kirkland. I mean, the Kirkland lunch meat...
Kirkland?
The Kirkland oven roasted lunch meat is phenomenal.
Exclusively at Costco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're just talking about the Mount Rushmore of lunch meats.
Yes.
So obviously your George Washington is turkey.
Turkey?
Yeah, for lunch meats?
No.
What do you say it is?
I don't. We never get turkey.
Are you serious? Stella did not agree with that.
We seldom get turkey. I hate turkey. I'm a turkey hater. I hate turkey. At Thanksgiving, I won't even eat it. I don't like it.
Because you've never had my turkey.
Now listen, I like a turkey leg at Kings Island, the big turkey leg.
I went to the barbecue place here in town.
Yeah.
Taste of Memphis.
Memphis, yeah.
And I ate a big turkey leg. That was the thing
Just like
on the
that?
menu. Yeah, it was just like that.
Yeah.
I felt like a king.
Bring me my mead.
It was okay.
Yeah.
I wish I would have gotten the chicken.
Every time I get the giant turkey leg, that's my end result. It's like
It's all right.
it's all right.
It's a lot.
But every time I get it, Gideon's like,
Yeah. You feel like a king when
I
you're
do
eating
it in
a turkey
front
leg.
just to show off. Look what I got. I got a turkey leg.
So you say turkey does not belong on the Mount
Listen,
Rushmore?
Well, I mean, let's put that in the back burner.
There are like 7 different kinds of turkey. When you look in there,
Okay, listen.
it's turkey. It's oven roasted turkey.
Ham. Ham is everywhere.
Well, I believe that ham belongs on the list.
I think bologna. I know you don't like it.
Well, no, listen. I like bologna. I don't want you saying I don't like bologna because I like bologna.
I just think it's.
I don't eat bologna. My wife hates bologna.
Yeah.
We've not had bologna in the house since I don't know when.
I love. Sometimes I take bologna, I cut it up, and I give it to the dog. My dog loves
course.
bologna. Yeah,
But
we eat bologna together.
I like bologna a lot.
Don't tell my wife.
Okay. Yeah, that dog should not be eating bologna. It's going to have a heart attack. I like bologna. And it probably does
Every
belong
kid,
on the
you
lunch
get a
meat.
bologna sandwich. I mean, that's like George Washington. Bologna's the George Washington.
I've never been more in the mood for bologna than I am right now.
Yeah,
I'd eat
with
some-
a cup of coffee.
with
Those are two things that do not go together.
Yeah, turns out.
No, would I? Yeah,
Sure.
I mean,
have I? Do I? Will I? Okay, we'll put bologna on. Bologna is your Teddy Roosevelt.
okay.
You know.
it's one of the 4.
Okay.
I think ham is one of the 4.
Then, turkey's got to be one of the 4. You go to the lunch meat.
Roast beef.
Well, that would be my vote for the next one.
Okay, so roast beef, ham, bologna,
And turkey.
we get one turkey.
What are you going to put on there? Corned beef?
Listen, I love corned beef.
Do I like corned beef? Yeah, I love corned beef. But it doesn't beat out turkey. Just because
Okay.
you don't like turkey.
I just don't like turkey. I guess we do have turkey from time to time.
like because they have chicken lunch meat. I don't like chicken lunch meat.
No.
I like chicken.
Yes.
Chicken is lunch meat. Something's not right with that. For me,
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Okay, so that's what it is. It's turkey, ham, bologna,
Roast beef.
roast beef.
I mean,
That's pretty good.
and roast beef when it's like pink.
Listen, we also do one of the staples that we get every time we get lunch meat. We get hard salami
Oh, I like hard salami.
every time. Mm-hmm. We also get sandwich pepperoni, not the little one, the big one.
Listen, you didn't. I know what sandwich pepperoni is. I'm not an idiot.
Okay, Teddy.
Yeah, I mean,
Listen, I would do hard
could
salami
make a pitch
over
for hard salami.
turkey. Hard salami over turkey.
Yeah,
any
I
day.
just feel like turkey's such a staple.
over hard salami.
Yeah, with the cup of coffee. I think so.
Okay. Every time we go, we get hard salami.
How about the Mount Rushmore of your home for summertime,
Yeah.
and you're gonna eat something for lunch, and you're by yourself, and you're 10 years old.
Okay. This is a lot of, like us at 10 or any 10-year-old? Like,
Us.
Okay.
Wait a minute! Don't say anything.
I'm thinking.
Let's say at the same time what we're thinking. The first thing that belongs on this list.
Okay.
Your home?
Wait, describe. Yeah, I was gonna say. Describe
Okay.
it one more time.
All right, your home. It's summertime. It's
Summertime.
July 12th.
We're at Lauer Road.
We're out Lauer Road.
Yeah.
You've
July 12th.
It's July 12th.
Okay.
The Price is Right is on. You've been watching it for a little bit. Now
So it's like
time-
11:30.
Yeah. Now
Okay.
it's time to think about lunch.
Yeah.
And so you're going to be going to the kitchen to bring something back to eat while you're watching Bob Barker reminding you to spay and neuter your cats, your animals. So, what is the thing?
I'm struggling.
I mean, to me, there's an obvious first choice.
As soon as you say it, I'll probably agree, but I don't really remember feeding ourselves all that much. Like breakfast food, Pop-Tarts, cereal, stuff like that.
When's the last time you had a toaster strudel?
I don't know. Maybe back as a kid. Have you had one, Stella?
Yeah.
Toaster strudels are amazing.
With a cup of coffee?
Now you're talking. You put the thing on it. A toaster strudel. Do they make those still?
Like the cherry pie in the
Or
package.
there's also like a cinnamon one. There's like a different kind.
Yeah.
A toaster strudel's amazing.
Yeah.
I love a toaster. Did they still make it?
I think so. She had one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she knows what it is. That means it
Do we
exists.
buy it?
No.
Yeah, we don't. I haven't seen one.
Toaster strudel, far superior to the Pop-Tart.
Oh, come on. Of course.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even close.
Yeah.
I don't know. What is it? Because I don't even
French
have
bread pizza.
Oh, yeah. Stouffer's French bread pizza.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a Stouffer's French bread pizza.
Yeah. We also had the round.
Well, that's your other one.
We
Is
did
the
lots
round
of pizza.
ones.
The round pizza. The round pizza was microwave.
The Stouffer's you put in the oven.
And that was the oven one.
I mean, you could put it in the microwave, and it had the metallic kind of looking
Foil
package
thing, yeah.
that it could go in.
Yeah.
But it was much superior.
The Stouffer's French bread pizza went in the
a
oven.
Stouffer's French bread pizza
Yeah.
is amazing.
Then we had the round deep dish one.
Mm-hmm. And then a Hot Pocket also
Oh,
belongs
yeah,
on the
Hot
list.
Pocket.
What's your favorite kind of Hot Pocket?
I don't know.
Probably the pizza kind.
Probably.
I mean, there's a ham and cheese.
And pizza rolls.
And then pizza rolls. That did it. So
Yeah.
the round generic pizza.
Lots of pizza.
The Stouffer's French bread pizza.
Yeah.
The pizza rolls. And a pizza flavored Hot Pocket.
It's 10-year-old Jason and Dan at Lauer Road. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. And we get one can of pop.
One a day.
A whole day. One
Get
can.
one can of pop.
Yeah. It was
And-
probably some type of Faygo.
And the caffeine-free Coke is for me because there was a period of time where I had some IBS problems, and we thought that caffeine-free.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, had a my own stash.
Irritable bowel syndrome.
That's what it is, you know.
Yeah.
And struggled with it my whole life.
Back to the poop.
Yeah. So there it is. That's
Okay.
the Mount Rushmore of lunch meat and the Mount Rushmore of lunch.
Netflix, watch these shows of those. Netflix, or maybe Hulu Plus. Netflix, watch these shows with us. Netflix, or maybe Hulu Plus.
That is.
Or maybe Amazon Prime
The
or
Netflix
something like
thing?
that,
Yeah.
like YouTube or
Murder Among
you don't
the
want to
Mormons?
put a box
I saw,
around
like, an
what you
advertisement.
watch,
I just got that.
so you never know.
That's proof that our phones are spying on us.
Yeah.
Because as we said the Netflix suggestion, my phone popped up with a Netflix suggestion. Killing the Mormons or something?
Yeah.
Murdering Mormons?
Murder Among the Mormons or
Yeah.
something like that.
I don't know. I've never seen it. Guess what I got?
A phone?
iPhone SE.
Oh, that's what I have.
128
What is that?
gig.
Oh, I don't know.
You probably have the 64.
I got the cheapest one.
Yeah,
I was like, I don't need a lot
For
of space.
$50 more, you double the memory space.
I've never even come close to using it.
Okay, that's
as far as I know.
Your loss.
Or my gain of $50.
No. I'm going to make that back in time.
Right. With your extra space. Okay. Jason, what is your Netflix suggestion of the week?
This is a Netflix original series. It's like a mini series, 4-part. It's called Crime Scene, The Vanishing at the Cecil Hotel. So this is a real life story going back to 2012, 2013, I believe it was.
Coffee's still good.
It is. I just finished it. And this girl ends up going missing at a hotel. And it was a very public story, so I'm not necessarily giving anything away here, but she wound up in the water tank on top of the hotel. And so they were trying to figure out how this happened and, what were the events that led to this. This is a downtown L.A., which there's a 6 square block radius where like 10,000 homeless people live in this district. I mean, it's Skid Row. It's horrible, horrible place. Lots of drugs and illegal activity and horrible stuff going on. So it's hard to track down exactly what happened or what she got into. Was she on drugs? She's young, 21 years old, something like that. It's like a murder mystery type of thing. Mm-hmm. Real life. It really happened. So there was a lot of conspiracy stuff that is just fascinating. You have to watch. If you're into any of that stuff, you have to watch it. Episode 3, there's some synchronicities that happen that are like...
I don't think that means what you think it means.
No, it is. So this happened there's an old Japanese movie going back 20 years where it was exactly this story.
Okay.
Girl goes out of town, wound up in the water tank on top of the hotel.
So it has to be connected.
Then it was remade in 2005. And in the 2005, the girl that ended up in the water tank was wearing a red coat. She was last seen wearing a red coat, which is weird. But like all the events that led up to it, and shortly after that, there was a tuberculosis outbreak.
Tuberculosis?
Yeah. In the Tuberculosis in that Skid Row area. Mm-hmm. And it was causing some type of disease. And it was literally her name flipped. Elisa Lam was her name. Mm-hmm. This thing that was causing this problem was called Lam Elisa, which was like right in the same window of stuff. Whoa. It's so bizarre. Mm-hmm. Like, there's more going on than what we're told. Listen, I love a good conspiracy theory.
And a cup of coffee.
With a cup of coffee. And I just think that this is, if you like any of that stuff, you have to watch this.
Okay.
You know.
What's it called?
Crime Scene, Vanishing at the Cecil Hotel.
On Netflix.
It's a Netflix original. Yeah.
Okay.
Netflix series.
Seems to me that they're doing a lot more originals than they used to.
Well, because they're not paying because everybody has their own service now. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Disney Plus and Discovery Plus, which we signed up for a free week, by the way.
Good job.
And everybody has their own network now. CBS All Access is going to go to Paramount Plus.
One of my favorite... Oh, is that true?
Uh-huh.
One of my favorite bands, Johnny Swim, has a TV show on Discovery Plus where it follows them around, them and their kids as they're touring.
Yeah.
They're apparently friends with the Chip and Joanna Gaines.
I don't know who that is.
That's House... The people from...
I don't know.
It's a whole thing. All right. Jason, I beat Levi in chess.
What's your Netflix suggestion?
I'm getting to it.
Okay.
It's a process.
Okay.
Don't step on my toes.
Yeah.
So I beat Levi in chess the other day.
Feel pretty proud of yourself. Mm-hmm. You beat your 17-year-old son.
He's smarter than I am. He's better at chess.
Yeah.
There's no reason that I should beat him, but I did, and it feels good.
Yeah.
Really good to beat him. So my Netflix suggestion is a chess-related thing. I love watching things about chess. I'm not good at chess.
Yeah.
There's so many things that I don't know about chess. Mm-hmm. I can only think 1.5 moves ahead.
Yeah.
That's as far as I can go.
Yeah.
I'm an instinctual
The horse
player.
messes you up every time.
The horse. It's the horse.
Yeah.
It's hard to figure out. Actually, the bishop is usually the one that I don't see coming.
Yeah.
It's all the way over there. I don't know. So, there's a movie from like 1990.
Searching for Bobby Fischer.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I haven't seen it. I have it queued up. It's ready.
It's a true story.
Yeah.
I looked it up.
Yeah.
So it's about a real kid who was just excellent at chess. And the whole point is that Bobby Fischer was the greatest chess player,
right,
maybe of all time.
Right.
Certainly the greatest American chess player of all time. And ever since Bobby Fischer just went away, didn't die, just left the scene, that we've been searching for the next Bobby Fischer.
Right.
And maybe this kid is it. Right. And it tells his story and how he starts playing in these games. And he's just a natural. And it seems like that's like an actual thing that happens in chess. Like somebody just sits down and they're just
they get it.
And they just, just get it. They just get it. And I watched it.
Wouldn't it be nice if anything in life was like that?
It just easy.
Pick
just
one thing.
Anything. Just
where it's
one
like,
thing.
I get this.
Mm-hmm. Nothing has ever come easily to me.
I'm with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I can't. I'm
what to eat for lunch at 10 years old.
Scanning my brain.
It was one of 4 things.
Listen,
that wasn't too hard.
That most of the work is done for you at that point. It's gonna be pizza flavored. The Stouffer's French bread pizza was the best, though.
I don't know. I like the deep dish round thing.
Oh, I much prefer the Stouffer's French bread pizza.
You have more about Bobby
deep
Fischer?
dish round thing.
I got one more thing about pizza, but we're running out of
Say
time.
the thing about pizza. What?
Are you done with Bobby Fischer?
It's searching for Bobby Fischer. It's on Amazon Prime.
It's on everything, I think. I've seen it everywhere.
Okay.
It's also on Netflix.
It's all right.
Okay. I'll probably watch it. Round pizza.
Yeah.
Cut in squares.
Yeah.
There are corner pieces.
Yeah.
Corner pieces on a round pizza. I feel like we need a better term for this.
Uh-huh.
Why is it a corner piece? If it was a square pizza, I'll take the corner because it's square. I know where the corner is. Mm-hmm. It's a round pizza.
Okay.
I'm not getting the corners, but that's what it's called. It's called the corners. It's like a little triangle piece.
Yeah, no, I knew what you meant.
Well, I assumed that you...
You know, there's a perfect way to cut a pizza. Have you seen this before? To cut a round pizza so that every slice...
I'm pretty good at cutting a pizza.
Yeah, but there's a way to do it to get no corner pieces. To do it...
Square cut?
Yeah, it's like a square cut.
Okay, but you're like rounding it.
There's
like
like
a basketball.
Strange way to do it. I don't exactly know, but I've seen it
I'm going to
diagrammed
Google
before.
this. Yeah.
It's a whole thing. I like a square cut pizza.
Do you go for the corner?
Sometimes.
I started ordering my Papa John's square
you
square
can do
cut.
That. That's a thing.
Pretty good.
They'll do
I actually prefer it square cut.
Well, especially when you have kids, because you get a kid a whole slice of pizza, he might not eat it.
Yeah.
You know, it's one square. Just
what
eat a square.
hacks me off is my kids refuse to eat crust.
What
you're not
are
gonna,
you doing?
You're not going to eat anything else until you eat that crust.
Failing as a parent if
I
your
am.
kids have refused to eat crust. What's going on?
I don't know. It's not coming easy.
It's what ranch is for. Abby was so excited a few years ago to order stuffed crust pizza. She was like, Dad, I just want to get stuffed crust. We just get stuffed crust. I'm like, fine, we'll get stuffed crust. She's like, yes. So she eats it all the way through, and then she turns to take a bite of the stuffed crust. She's like, this has cheese in it. I was like,
yeah,
what do you think stuffed crust means? It's stuffed. She's like, I just thought it was like stuffed. Like it was like it was like a big crust. She just thought it was like a big crust. Like it just was like
stuffed with crust.
Just stuffed.
Crust with stuffed crust. Stuffed
She's
crust.
like, I don't like this. I'm like, we got it for you.
You're gonna eat that crust.
Yeah, she thought stuffed crust meant just
yeah.
She was so excited. All right, well, this is Dan signing off for Jason, reminding you to always keep your stick on the ice and never wear the blue sweats.
Sit, boo, boo, sit. Good dog.
I have spoken. Go to mattress.com.
Don't do it.
Don't go to mattress.com.